Hey everyone, hope you all are doing good. It's me Pradeep again, and since so many of you are requesting about the freelancing and the types of earnings for an IT professional, so this video is going to be about the same topics. And in this video we are going to talk about so many things that can help you bring your first online job. And before we begin, I would like to request you, all of you, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do subscribe now. I will really appreciate that because I'm trying to bring some more important content for you in the future. Even I'm trying to bring some more peoples on this channel so that you can get something to watch regularly, and that will definitely increase your knowledge. But in order to execute that plan, first we will need a decent amount of audience, and we are aiming to get a 10k subscriber as soon as possible so that we can bring some more people on board, and all of you can take the benefits of it for free. Alright, so let's just begin and talk about the options that are available for the remote work. So as you all can see on your screen that we have got 4 options here. The first one is work as a freelancer. Second one is get a permanent remote job. The third one is work on your ideas and build your own business. And the fourth and last one is create your script or project and sell it online. Now out of this 4 option, in this video we are going to talk about the first option, which is freelancer. So now let's talk about our first option, which is freelancing. And regarding the freelancing, we are going to discuss about how to start freelancing. So I have divided this process into the 4 simple steps, and the first one is find the popular freelancing platform. Second one is create an impressive profile. Third one is submit a bid on the projects. And the fourth and last one is get hired and start offering your services. Don't worry about any of these also because we are going to discuss everything in details. So let's dive in for the first option, which is popular freelancing platforms. So there are so many online platforms for the freelancing, but here is the top 6 popular freelancing platforms, and I have already tried many of them and found it interesting as well. So out of these 5 platforms, first 3 one Upwork, Freelancer and Fiverr are the old and dominating players, but these days this Toptal and Guru are also rising very fast. Now the process that we are going to discuss in this video are pretty similar for all of these platforms. So what we are going to do is, so we are going to choose one platform out of these 5, which is freelancer.com, and let's just discuss further that how you should get your first job. Once you have selected your freelancing platform, after that now it's time to talk about how you should create the impressive profile on any freelancing platforms. So let's just simply open the freelancing.com using our web browser and discuss about everything that you are seeing on your screen right now. So this is our profile on freelancing.com. This profile belongs to my brother, and we both were using the same platform during 2015 to 2017 to get the freelancing clients. But since last 3 years, we are not using this platform because we are now working for only permanent clients. I'm going to use this profile to show you that how you can make your profile interesting. So in order to make your profile interesting, the first thing that you should care is your profile picture and your background image. Right now in this case we have the picture of me and my brother. So the first option that you have is upload your own profile picture. And the second option is that you should create a logo which represents your skills. For example, let's try to change the profile. And here I have uploaded the logo which represent PHP, MVC framework, Coordinator and Laravel framework, Node.js, Bootstrap, databases, MySQL and open source. So this is the web technologies that we are offering to our client. So it will be a very good decision if you will create your own creative logo and mention about your skills, because whenever the client will visit your profile, this profile picture will automatically indicate them that what you are capable of doing and what you can offer them. You can also mention about your skills here and the work process, that how you are working in the background image. I'm going to change my profile picture to the old one because I have already mentioned about my skills here. After the profile section, now it's time to write about your expertise and skills. So you are going to write about your expertise and skills under title, and about section. So inside the title, we have mentioned that website, application and server specialist. And here you can mention about your key services that you are offering to the client. If you are offering the other service, for example, web design or graphic design, then you can also mention about that. After that, this is the about section, and inside the about section, we are mentioning about our experience, our team, and our strength. Now I will definitely recommend each and every one of you to mention this line here because it talks about the strength, paying attention in details. Every client like this kind of words. Clients are always looking for those developers who are writing the clean codes and paying attention in every single details. And I will recommend that don't just write it for the show up, also implement that in your work because that is the very important thing that every clients are looking these days. After that, here is our expertise and here is our skills. So I'm assuming that not only web developers but also peoples are watching this video from the other profession. That's why it's not convenient in this video to talk about only web development. So I'm going to skip this step, but don't worry about this. I'm going to provide this text inside the text file and you will be able to download that text file from this video description. After mentioning about the expertise and skill, here we also have mentioned that client can get 24/7 support from our team. Now if you are experienced, then you can mention this line where we are requesting the client to check out our portfolio and read some of our reviews to get to know that what other clients are saying about us. The first step is highlight the best piece of work under your portfolio section. Now this is our portfolio section, and inside our portfolio section we haven't done any updates since last 3 years because as I have told earlier, we are now working for the permanent client, and since we have data protection act signed with those clients, so we are not allowed to share those details here. So there is some important rules that you should know, that whenever you are creating the portfolio, you should have the permission of the client or the website that you are presenting here. And inside the portfolio items, you should mention about the screenshot of the websites, and here you can talk about the features and functionality of the website. And inside the skill, you should mention the exact skills that has been used while building those websites. There must be some freshers here and they have some question in their mind that we are freshers, so what we should mention under the portfolio section. So if you have built one project or multiple projects during your learning phase, so you can mention those projects under your portfolio section. So after finishing the step number 4, our fifth step is list your certificate if you have any. So in this case, I have done this full stack developer course from this Tops Technologies Private Limited organization. During my course, I have learned all of these technologies. So I have mentioned about that. So if you have any kind of certificate, you can mention about that. And for those web developers, graphic designer, web designer or any kind of other profession which you have learned from the online platform, then you can also mention about that under the qualifications. Now it's time to include our employment history, and under the experience you can add the employment history. So here I have mentioned about my past client. I was working as a CTO in Zlotter Private Limited, one of the organization in UK, and I was handling everything from design development and managing servers for zlotter.com. This is the PHP developer experience that my brother had. He was working as a PHP developer since 2030 in this Triforce consulting service, and this is about his experience. And for the freshers, if you have done any kind of internship, then you can definitely mention about that under the experience. And finally, the seventh step is include your educations. So inside the education, you can mention about your schools, high schools or diploma or even Bachelor of Engineering. So yeah, that was really simple. So once you have successfully filled all of the information under your profile, you should revisit everything from the title, about us, your portfolio, your experience, education and qualification. And now let me give you some more tips that how you can make it more interesting. What you just need to do is click on the browse, click on the freelancers, and here from the left filters, you just need to select your skills and select the ratings as a 5 star. Right now you are seeing on your screen the top freelancers profile for the web designing. You can browse all of this profile and click on any of this profile and see that how they have presented their titles, their about description and their portfolio. You will get an idea here that how they have presented the information under the portfolio and what kind of the skills that they are mentioning inside that portfolio. And you will definitely get an idea that how top freelancers are getting the work very fast and easily. So in order to make the impressive freelancing profile, we have successfully discussed about all of these points here. Now it's time to talk about our next step. And in this step, we are going to discuss that how you can submit a bid or proposal on any freelancing platforms. So as you can see on your screen, I have divided this process into what you should do and what you should not do. So let's try to use all of these good bids points here and try to place the bid on freelancing.com. So we have again came on our freelancing profile. Now in order to place the bid, first you will need to find the projects. And to find the projects, you need to click on browse and search for projects. Now inside the browse project, you can apply different kind of filters in order to get the project that is related to your skills and your preferences. Now I have selected PHP, JavaScript, Laravel and web development, but you can choose according to your skills. You will get so many results here. You will need to find the appropriate project for your need, and we are going to place the bid on this project. Now after selecting and clicking on particular project, the first thing that you should check is whether the bids are open or closed for this particular project. If the bids are closed for this project, that means the client has already awarded this particular project to some freelancers. In this case, the bids are still open. That means we can submit the proposal. Now, before writing your proposal, the second thing that you should do is read the project description very carefully. Now, after reading the project details, it's finally time to write about our proposal. So we are going to start with employer name. But in this project, I'm not able to find the employer or client name. So at least we can say hello. After that, this client has mentioned that we should write I am not robot in our description because there are so many people on the freelancing.com who are copy and pasting the bids. So to avoid those kind of robotic proposal, this client has applied the filters. So what we are going to write is hello, I am not a robot. I know this is awkward, but some client needs a special treatment. Now let me just try to complete this proposal and then I'll explain more about it. So I have just finished the proposal description for this above job. And after saying hello, I have mentioned that I have read his project description and he is looking for the rebranding of his existing website. So now in order to give some idea about my experience, I have mentioned that I have 5+ years of experience in web development and web designing. And after that, this is the very important line that we have discussed earlier. It says our main strengths are paying attention in details and writing the clean codes. And since this project is all about web designing, so we have mentioned that we are proficient in converting design to responsive HTML and converting design to HTML email and newsletter. This client has mentioned about the responsive design which can fit in mobile and PC both. So it's important to mention about responsive word in your proposal. To reassure this client that we have successfully read his project's description, we have asked one question here. Now please keep in mind that don't ask any silly question if the answer is already present in the project details. And after that, client also mentioned that he definitely needs a sample website for his reference. So that is the second must thing that you should also include. And finally, we have tried to write a small positive message here that if the client likes our previous work, then he can discuss further about his requirement in the inbox. So guys, it's always not necessary that you should mention so many stuff inside your proposal. You just need to mention about some important stuff and the things that client has asked in his requirement. It's always a good idea to make our proposal short, simple and understandable. So after finishing your proposal description, it's time to mention about your milestone. So here I have tried to divide the milestone in a 3 step. But if you are comfortable reducing and increasing the amount, you can do it according to your preferences. This is the new feature guys that Freelancer has just introduced for the bidding, and that is about video bidding. So you will record a video and mention about your skills and client's requirement and the stuff that you can offer to the client. So this will be a really good news for all those beginners who want to work as a freelancer, because this feature is going to help them a lot. So after filling all of this necessary information here, we are going to press this button. And as you can see, we have successfully submitted the bid here. Now regarding the freelancing, I would really like to share one tips with all of you guys. Go onto the profile and click on the membership. I would really recommend all of you to buy this plus or professional membership, because the feature that this membership is offering is really going to help us in order to get the client for the beginners and for the experience as well. Now if you guys want to know more about the benefits of this membership, then please do mention in the comment section and I'll buy this membership from my account and make a dedicated video on that the membership are useful or not. So that's it in this video guys. This video has become really long, but I hope that it's worth to create it and you have learned something different today. So guys, if you have found this video useful, please don't forget to like this video and also share your thoughts in the comment section. And please hit that subscribe button now in order to increase the number of our YouTube family.